Konnichiwa, and welcome to Forza Horizon the Tour, the Japan special. So then we're starting off with the Toyota Celica and the Mazda MX-5. I was having a lot of fun off-road. However, Evil Genius was having a bit of a headache in his MX-5. And when we got on the tarmac, it was not much better. However, Evil Genius was clearly loving his MX-5 and decided to put it literally on a pedestal. Out of all the bridges, he crashed into an antique bridge and we had to make a quick getaway. After all that madness, we decided to get into something a little more luxurious, as we took on a co-op bucket list.
100 meters. Turn sharp left.
Naturally, this went well. It was quite appropriate it was raining on the road, as we both felt we was driving boats or sailing.
200 meters. Keep right.
So then we had to get there in under 8 minutes, and both our times would be combined. Would Evil Genius make it? And yes, he had. However, now we will be doing some more co-op racing. To be precise, it was street racing in the wet, which may not be brilliant for our sideways cars. Evil Genius, loving trees so much, decided to hug one, and after I'd slowed down and waited for him, we were both in 8th and 9th. And then I decided to crash into a mountain. A small mountain, but a mountain. Things got much worse. The course was now off-road. We was going to have to make up a hell of a lot of places if we was going to win this one. And we didn't. And also, I'd broken the rules of not waiting for Evil Genius. So we'd been condemned to another race. So surely this time we can have a better race. It's a dry track and we're in the day this time. Things seem to be going quite well. However, then me and Evil Genius had a slight bump. And then we had another bump. As long as there were no jumps, it would seem that this race would be okay. And then we hit a jump. And I panicked as I thought I may have missed the checkpoint. And then I did miss a checkpoint. So then once again we had a lot of catching up to do. We'd made a team decision that Evil Genius would just go for it. So could I make up enough places to give us the points for the win? And it turned out not. we ended up losing by 50 points. And this time Evil Genius had broken the rule of us sticking together. And we were then condemned to these two cars. To avoid getting wrong what it's actually called, we'll just call it an old Honda. And Evil Genius decided very quickly that he didn't like this car. And after a few seconds of thought, I decided to follow him. So then we thought, what could we do next to burn out our cars? And then Evil Genius had the great idea, let's have a drag race. So we took ourselves to the airstrip. And it would seem off the line that Evil Genius's little old Honda was faster than mine. And then it appeared that my Honda in fact was clearly something else. In hopes to get out of these cars, we did the best to try and destroy them. But that still hadn't worked. And so we had to now go and race. Which was something that I was quite happy about. Evil Genius, I'm not too sure he was. Things were going great, and it definitely seemed like this was going to be it. Finally, the 1-2 finish. And I'd like to say that's exactly how it went. But then you may have heard in the background, Evil Genius decided to hug another tree. But you're thinking he's gonna come out of nowhere and they're gonna win it? Well, I don't think we are. In fact, by the time Evil Genius had caught up, we hadn't even accumulated enough points to win the team race. We blame the cars, and so we were given the choice of some new ones. Evil Genius had gone for a Subaru, and I'd gone for an Evo. So then we took them on a little drive before the last race. This was our last chance to get a 1-2 finish. Or at least win the team race. And as we started off, me and Evil Genius seemed fairly even. However, I was seeing trees, and I was getting very worried that Evil Genius hadn't had his hug today. And then it may have turned out that my car hadn't had his. And with that mistake, me and Evil Genius were finally together. So the good news was we were at least sticking to the rules this time. Everything looked to be going well, and then that happened. It was Evil Genius this time that was having to wait for me. But could we accumulate enough points to at least win the team race? And somehow we had, which at least gave us something to celebrate. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the tour, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.